Hey guys, I thought I'd give you an update. I'm getting over a bit of a bug at the moment. Bloody knocking me around. It's been over 2 weeks since I've caught it and still trying to get rid of it, so I'm a bit croaky. So I thought I'd give you a bit of an update. I've just backed off with YouTube a bit. It's pretty time consuming editing videos and stuff, but I thought I'd give you a little update where I'm at. So last time I spoke to you guys, I don't know where I was at. I think I was doing the doors. So what I've done since, I've installed the Rare Spares full steering kit. It's all new bushes. I've got to replace these bolts. Had to buy them separate. But yeah, I've done all the arms, ball joints, all the usual. I've bought new rotors. They come out black like that. New bearings. The brakes, I fixed them up. They were sweet. Really good condition, luckily. They're great. So the steering's done. The brakes are done. I tried repairing the original master cylinder. I bought a kit for it. I ended up damaging the original seal and the little circlip that held it on. So I ended up buying it, just one of those cheap ones off eBay, master cylinder. So I made on new brake lines. And yeah, it's really easy, real easy job. So yeah, it's got brakes now. I bled them, got to bled it properly. The rear end. So this is running the Ford Falcon EF wagon Bogwana diff 78 series. So I bought new rotors, put new tink and bearings on the axles. I run got the LSD, True Track, eBay copy LSD, put a bearing kit through it, made this contraption up as a spreading tool to spread the diff housing to put the new carrier in. It's, yeah, big job, but it's done. All new shackles and rubbers. I've got to rig up the handbrake. That's going to be easy. It's basically this style diff, this wagon, EF wagon, EF. They just run one cable, which goes up here and already goes onto the existing mount for the Falcon. So that goes up here, and then where you got this arm for the handbrake, it's probably a matter of putting a hole through there, and when you pull the handbrake, it pulls this and pulls that. And the principle of these brakes is a lot better. So you got like these little drums that go on the inside. So the principle of it, you don't need as much force to do the same job. So they run these in the Falcons and the EAs right through to the FGs. So yeah, they're a good thing. So that got that part of it done. And I could have progressed with the handbrake and keep going with it. And I thought, you know what? I want to start on this motor. So I originally was going to run, this is the original Cleveland 302 out of this car. I don't have the heads anymore. I gave them to me brother. And he ended up swapping it for a V8 motor or something, a Windsor. So yeah, this motor, I don't want to use it. It's got virgin bore, it's in really good condition. I was actually going to use the 302 crank and rods and my other engine I've got sitting over there on the stand. And then one of my mates said he has a 350 on crankshaft. So yeah, got a 350 on crankshaft. My brother gave me 350 on rods, because I went out and bought a rebuild kit for this engine, for this crank and rods. So I was just going to go back to 302. I don't care about performance so much. But then, yeah, my crank popped up, so I used the rods. So here's the motor I've started rebuilding. So it's, I was going to run these rocker covers, and I'm looking at them. They do look freaking awesome, but I'm thinking I might just go back to I'm going to have the 302 style, so I have the orange rocker covers, and paint the rest of this corporate blue. But yeah, they're 2V heads. They've been fully reconditioned, bit of surface rust on them, but they've been wrapped up in a bag and just stored, so they're good to go. I just bought a Crow cam kit for it, so camshaft, sprockets. Just put all new bearings. There's already 20 foul over, so it's got oversized pistons. I could have showed you all this, but you've seen it all before, you know. So motor, the bottom end's all together. I just got to finish off. I've got to dial in this cam, so I'm going to buy one of those big wheels for it and dial the cam in properly. And yeah, I've already got the inlet manifold, and I've taken a different direction. I was looking at going with just the usual Holly 4-barrel, 4150 inlet manifold, and then just run an ICE distributor and leads. I thought, yeah, that's a go. It's going to work out like $3,000 or something just to set up a carburetor. And I thought, you know what? I've done this all before. Why not just go EFI? And I was looking at the Holly Sniper. Well, that's a good option, but I thought there's other places now that do all the EFI stuff. So yeah, why don't I end up jumping on this place here, acesefi.com. So I ended up buying. This is the fruit of this car. I bought the whole master kit. I'll show you some more in detail later, but it's basically, there's different styles you can get it in, but I've got this. Look at that, it's freaking awesome. So black and silver look. But yeah, this is freaking amazing. So I could have got it in the silver. It probably would have been better, but I think this is why I got those rocker covers. Sort of, they go with it, but it's going to look freaking amazing on the aluminium inlet manifold. But the beauty of the master kit is it's EFI. It tunes itself. I could even turbocharge it if I ever wanted to. I don't know why, but I could easily. It's capable of being forced induction. So yeah, it's going to be freaking awesome. But what I'm going to do when I finish assembling this motor, I've got this frame here that I originally used for this car. I'm going to set the engine up on that, and I'm going to get the engine running and do everything there. Look at it, oil leaks, rather than just putting the engine in the car and risk scratching it. Also got this thing too. 150 horsepower, V6 Mercury 2008 model Optimax. That's going to go on the boat, but I just pretty much bought it and just put it aside because it's at a good price. Runs beautiful. So yeah, that's where I'm at. But and also too, the back of the coupe, put the 302 decal on the back. I got it through the what do you call it? You got the 302. I can't even think of it. So yeah, what else? Bloody coming off night shift, brains blank. Yeah, I just got onto the internet. I found a John Goss 302 decal they'd put on back of the coupes, and I hadn't made it in silver. So I reckon that was freaking awesome. I'm going to run the Falcon 500 badges up in there, so I've got them ready. And then yeah, I'm pretty much inspired by this this banner here. So I love that look. I love the XA tail lights, but I'm not going to do that. It is an XB, so I'll keep the blacked out like that. Although mine was orange back in the day, but I like the blacked out look. Ford badges across the boot there. I want to put the Falcon 500 badges on the guards too. And yeah, I reckon it looks freaking amazing. Really stoked. I've got these 12 slot wheels too. I've got to get another job on the list. I've got to get tyres put on them. I'm going to run a 295 on the back and probably a 235 on the front. But yeah, that's where I'm at the moment. I had hit a bit of a curveball. I went on a car club run in the Escort, and we went out Putty Road, sort of near Sydney, and there was a group of us. There's heaps of nice cars. There's a Ford Sierra RS Cosworth, or RS 500s, the ones I raced at Bathurst back in the day. There's one of them amongst the group, and the Escort I was into it. I was giving it a hard time, and yeah, hit its limits. The motor's been on its way out for a long time. It's had blow-by and shit. It got a bit of a misfire, and then from then it was just shit rolling down the hill, and it just turned to crap. The motor started missing, started using water. I would have got it home if I backed off a bit. I kept the coolant topped up, but yeah, it's probably about an hour, 45 minutes an hour from home, and the temperature got up, and then the oil pressure dropped off, and smoke out the exhaust. I shut it down. I was basically cooked the motor. Look at the data logs, it got up to 130 degrees, so I cooked it. So the head's warped, the pistons have swollen, galled the cylinders, so what I'm going to do, I got 2 spare engines, complete factory Ford Z-Tech blacktop engine sitting there. I'll pick out the best one that I like, pull all the accessories off it, put it in the car, and yeah, the only reason I'm bothering to do it is because the car's almost out of reg. I want to keep the alcohol going. But yeah, put another motor in it, put 12 months reg on it. It's on club reg anyway, so it doesn't cost me bugger all. And yeah, keep that thing on the road, then I'll keep doing this. So the next job on the list for this is that engine. Put it in the stand, get it running, hopefully it all goes well. Then yeah, put the engine in the car. And another thing, before I forget, I've got this Ford single rail gearbox. I showed you this before, it's under here. Sitting under there. Original plan was buy a Ford single rail. Got that, 250 bucks, yep, no worries. Just buy an aftermarket bell housing or find an original one. The whole process, setting up 4-speed, Borg-Warner single rail gearbox in this car, great. But the bloke who I bought this gearbox off, he didn't really bring me up to speed on everything about the gearboxes. You buy one of these gearboxes for these cars. It's hard enough for trying to find one that's come out of V8 because the ratios are different. But he didn't tell me that the gear sticks are freaking hard to find. They are hard to find. The only way for me at this point in time to use that gearbox, which inside's great, is to find another one that's complete, same as that, and then yeah, use the bell housing off it, so forth. Use the gear stick, then you have to buy a recondition kit for it, quick shift kit. All this money was going to cost me, all up, added up to be $1,030 just to get the gearbox up to the point to be able to put it in the car and have it going for you. That's, you know what I mean? It's you know, you got to spend the money to get where it's at. And then I thought, you know what? Trying to contact one of my mates. He used to have a Falcon XB. He's now got an XY Fairmont. But he's got a 4-speed or top loader sitting in his garage. So I hit him up and said, mate, you got a top loader. You still want to sell it or what? He goes, mate, $1,500, it's yours. Complete top loader, bell housing, box itself, Hurst shifter. I know the Hurst shifters, they don't go real well on these cars. They interfere with the factory console, which I've got ready for it. So I've got to, you can pay it, use a spacer or something. And I'll show you what I do, but I'm going to space the shifter over so it sits in the right spot for the console. But yeah, $1,500. That's freaking cheap. Obviously, it's a mate's rate. But yeah, putting a top loader in this thing, I know you guys can be happy to hear that. That means this motor, I can really, that box is going to take punishment. So, not that I'm out to race this car, but it'd be nice to get out there and give a bit of a flogging. But yeah, that's where I'm at. So I've already got the flywheel. I've got a yellow Terra one, machined up Australia, clutch, pressure plate. Got that. I've got all the original master cylinder for the clutch pedal, slave cylinder, clutch fork. I've got everything to set up a 4-speed transmission. He's going to throw in the tail shaft. I've got a collection of them now. So yeah, that's where I'm at. So yeah, when I get this engine set up on the stand, I'll give you an update. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Talk to you later.